Serg, do you remember the times when wheels used to be small?
I'm not.
Perfect! I love it!
Hi guys and welcome to Wrongway.
And I think just like a lot of our viewers, they might just not remember the time of Rockwheel GT16s, 9-bot Z10s.
I don't remember them. Chaos 18S, 18A, Godway ACMs,
M Super V3s.
M Super V3s.
And that's why in this episode, and maybe possibly future episodes, I'm gonna take you on a brunch with an older wheel. This time, it's the Rockwheel GT16.
Let him tell you more about it.
Wrongway. It does work.
What? So dirty. Hello, man.
All right, but before we get to riding, maybe some specs and some information on the wheel. So the Rockwheel GT16, when did it come out, Serge? Like 2017?
I don't remember.
It was a long time ago. It's definitely more than 5 years ago. And it's not the fact that back in the day this was like a mid-range wheel. No, back then this was like the biggest thing that you can buy with a top speed of 40 kilometers an hour or actually more, and a battery of 1000 watt hours, which in today's standards is actually like a low mid-tier wheel nowadays, right? I don't know actually what the price of it was back then, but definitely cheaper than today's wheels.
This one, like in 2018, been bought with 6,000 zlotys.
6,000 zlotys, so it's like 1.3 thousand euro.
Yeah.
So very similar price actually to the InMotion V10. It's very different from the InMotion V10. So what motor do we have here, Serge? Like 1500? 2000.
2000, yeah.
2000 watt motor.
Actually, I opened this one and it's just exactly similar to Ash's Godway motor at Nikola.
So it's a similar motor to the Godway Nikola. And we have a 16-inch wheel with, what is it, 2.5? Or even not, 2.1/8. Okay, tires. So like the InMotion V8F or InMotion V8, we have a, well, visible from here, front light, but in the night this won't give you any light at all. This is like a dual-trend scooter light, just like lets you know that it's there, but nothing more. But therefore, taillight, super bright. One of the brightest taillights I've ever seen on an EUC.
It's still from dual-trend.
Still from dual-trend. We have a charge port here in the front. GX16-3, and it's a, what, 84 volt wheel, right?
84 volt wheel.
84 volt. And the battery packs are like here, right?
Yeah.
Longitudinal. Yeah. Where's the motherboard actually?
On the top.
It's on top.
Yeah.
So very, very modern approach here back in the day, Rockwheel. Trolley handle in the back. Very similar to what we had in the Godway M10-3, or like even other Godway wheels that had the additional trolley handle from probably not even Samsonite. On the back, but it works, and it's the lightest wheel with a 1000 watt hour battery. It's 17 kilograms, and the Tesla Godway was like 19 or 20 kilograms. And there the Z10 that is right there, which we'll also take on a trip, which is also an older wheel. It's 27 kilograms.
I think from newest wheels, like the closest is V8S.
V8S,
yeah. But
true. But 700 watt hours, not 1000.
Yeah, not 1000, and like, you can forget of speed.
Yeah, the pedals, well, Serg exchanged them for NyloNove pedals, which actually do work. It was not very it didn't catch on in the world. I don't know actually why. Maybe it was problems with motherboards or with parts. Definitely if you would buy something like this today, you won't get any parts for it. The most popular, the Rockwheel GT16 was in France and a little bit in Italy. Lots of French riders do ride this wheel, and there's also 2 models in Poland. Cheers to Bartek and to the other rider. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
This is actually, I bought it from other guy.
From the other?
This
is his wheel.
Yeah.
So there's still two. So the second owner is Serg. Now we know.
Bartek wheel is broken.
That's super fun to look back at that, and that this was like big back in the day, but it's 17 kilograms. And yeah, it's just such a portable machine, and I wish there would be more of machines like this made today. So yeah, let's go for a ride, shall we? All right, so we are on our way right now. We also have two Cardos, so we can still talk with each other. And I think you can hear Serg as well, because we both have wireless mics. Can you say something, Serg?
Can I say something? I cannot. I can probably. Maybe. Anyway,
it's just so like fun to use those older wheels. Like you just go, I know, 25, 30 kilometers an hour. You can go faster, but it's like, you know that there's not enough power to like keep you up in the big bump or something. I hope the camera is also far enough away. Anyway, it's pretty fun to ride a Rockwheel, and I think one unusual thing about the Rockwheel is that you can adjust it to like different motors. So the Recio wheel that I was testing a while ago in Spain, and I think I need to make some content about it too. The Recio wheel was also based on a Rockwheel GT16 controller. And now with VESC, there's a smaller need for a board like this, and it's old and you don't have parts, but it's pretty cool. Other than that, our friend Victor, you know Victor, Serg?
Am I now Victor? I'm not.
I think he's from Wrocław. Sure. I'm not sure. But
Victor?
He actually did like a huge climb onto a mountain in the winter on a Rockwheel GT16.
Oh yeah. Maybe.
It was Victor. So cheers, Victor. Yeah, he did it on a Rockwheel GT16, and he had like an off-road tire on it. He also has heavier wheels, more powerful wheels, but he chose this one. I would be curious to find out why it's that. If you want to check out the full video, check it out. It's linked in the description. So yeah, we'll be heading right now in the beautiful, sunny, leafy, city of Warszawa in Poland. We will grab some onigiri because, well, we told you guys that we will go on a brunch on those wheels. How are your impressions of the Z10, Serg?
Stable. That is stable.
Nice. Okay, let's wait for the bicycles to pass and then we can start. By the way, Serg, did you know about the Iron Korea GT16 or 18? I don't know what it was.
I heard about it, and like I've seen a couple videos on YouTube. Probably you do. Yeah.
Yeah, I also seen it too. There was supposed to be a 100-volt Rockwheel similar thing, but it never came to fruition. Should be some sort of competitor for the MSX 100-volt back in the day. And still recently I see sometimes videos of the Iron Korea popping up, but never made the light of day in Europe and in the States at least. So Iron Korea, if you want to send me one for testing, just write me an email, hit me up, it's in the description. I remember when I was testing the Ninebot Z10 actually, it was, I mean I'm riding for 4 years. So a lot of things have changed in the meantime. And like I feel like all of today's innovation is going into suspension wheels. And back then there was like more innovation into like how to properly design a non-suspension wheel. So we have the Ninebot Z10, which has like a super wide tire. Sean loves it. Do check it out, it's on YouTube. And I miss that, honestly, you know? I'm a bit of a old school rider. I do like suspension a lot, but I bought myself a Sherman Max just because it's so, you know, reliable. I still want to just ride the patent constantly because it's fun and, you know, more comfortable, etc. But I feel there is room in the market for lighter wheels, some more interesting takes on non-suspension wheels, like the Rockwheel, which is pretty much the lightest sort of range to performance ratio, or like the Ninebot Z10, that is just the widest tire that you can get on an EUC. So I don't know, man, it's fun to look back at those EUCs and ride them, and I'm super happy that, you know, Serg, you bought some of those. I feel like you could open a museum for EUCs.
Will be cool. Will be cool. If you want to send some kind of museum stuff, maybe M10. No, not an M10, but like
The Luffy.
Or Luffy. Yeah, Luffy. I will be great to get Luffy.
Right.
I can pay for it, maybe. I know.
Maybe.
Maybe. I mean, if you have a broken Luffy and you don't know what to do, I think
just send it.
Yeah. If you have like broken ACM, oh, that's call me. Just.
We have a lot of bromunism with Serg, so we can also buy half-half. Like we wanted to buy a Guads out of all wheels, but with the smallest battery, so you can just like throw it out the window if anything ever happens. The Guads, what was it?
A mate.
Mate, yeah. The mate.
The mate, yeah.
Yeah, just fun stuff. We're pretty close to the onigiri, by the way. It's a good place, very tasty. If you're ever in Warszawa, check it out. Tadeusz has shown me this place, and since then I just like visiting it. Alright, so no big waiting line today. Watch out for the dog. And this is the place. So I'm gonna get some okaka, which is just like very similar to sushi, but bigger. And you're gonna get something too, so that's it.
I want something with krewetka.
Got it. All right. So we have to say everything again because I didn't record it. We'll have a lot of bird fans. If you're still here, you want to like on the video?
Subscribe to see more content like this, or not.
Or better not.
Or better.
Yeah, don't subscribe. See you next video. Take care.